My name is Courtney. I am known as Miss Miami, and I have big booty problems. I went through 6 rounds of illegal butt injections, leaving me with 60 inches of booty. And my butt does sag and has some discoloration, and I don't like that. I am definitely someone social media loves to hate. Someone recorded me while I was out having a good time, and my butt went viral. I really think people love me, but they don't know how to say it. When I was in college, I got a job dancing at a club. The first night that I was a dancer, after really not making no money on the stage, there was a dancer that walked up to me and she told me that I needed some more booty if I wanted to make some money. That's when I found out about the injections that gave me my big booty problems. So I made the appointment. She showed up at my hotel room. She told me she worked for a cosmetic surgeon and that's how she was able to get her hands on what she needed. I asked the injector why was she doing it outside of the office, and that's when she told me that the procedure is illegal. And it's foolish. Definitely, it is foolish. But all I wanted was a big booty. So after a year or so and my 3rd round of shots, I did see an improvement in my butt, but I wanted more. And my 4th round is when all the problems started. This time I showed up at her house to receive my injections. And after leaving her house, my butt injections began to leak out of my butt. We got pulled over. The police officer saw the butt injections leaking, and he was asking me what is that leaking from your butt? I was so embarrassed, but after the injections leaked out, my butt just had so many dimples. And I called the lady who injected me immediately. So she told me that probably could be fixed with a few more shots. That is how round number 5 got started. That round of injections, it seemed like it only made my butt bigger. She did not fill in the holes. Then number 6 happened. It made it a bit worse. It was nothing I could do to fix my butt. After 6 rounds of butt injections, I believe I spent about $7,000 or $8,000 to get me right here with these big booty problems. I had to accept the fact that I had to walk around with this jumbo booty, and I have to just make it look good at the same time. That is when I decided to take social media serious for myself. I was able to write my book to share my experiences. The world wants to know about this booty. It's like my life is your entertainment. But with big booty problems, the struggle is real. And I'm hoping that Dr. Nassif and Dr. Dubrow could help me get rid of the excess baggage and agree to remove these butt injections so I could live with a more normal booty. I did not want these problems. I just wanted a big, nice booty. For those of you all who are just tuning in, you are tuned into Big Booty Problems Podcast.
Yes.
And we are talking about how I am the trending topic this week. Well, this booty is the trending topic this week. Me and my booty, we're 2 different people. I hope people know that.
I don't think they know that. I don't think they know that.
Well, the podcast was the only way that I could think of where I could get my voice out there. And I influence almost 1 million people where I talk about my big booty problems. Other people come on and talk about theirs and practice what I feel is self-love. Although I get picked on for how I look, a lot of people who really know me know that I'm honest about having butt injections. That's how I attain the curves that I have.
How do you feel about seeing a doctor about removing it? What do you want to look like?
I would like to see me back with the natural butt just to see how my natural body would have ended up looking. So I want to go back.
The first time I saw Miss Miami's big butt, I was like, damn, that's a big ass. I feel like she's gonna miss it when she removes it. So before we sign off and wrap this up, do you feel like if you remove your butt, the fame and the fans will go away?
I actually think that a lot of my followers and supporters, I think they want to see me go through the journey of removing my butt. So thank you all for tuning in to Big Booty Problems Podcast. This is Miss Miami.
And Dread Baby Niv.
And make sure you all follow all these episodes on all digital outlets and follow us on social media.
Bye, guys.
See you next time.
You've been traveling a lot recently.
Yep.
So what's the #1 risk of flying? blood clot in the leg, breaks off, and kills you.
Thank you. That's like the worst thing I want to hear.
Right. This is a brand new device.
Okay.
8 to 10 hours of squeezers.
Here, you want to put it on me?
Yeah. My goal in giving Paul these squeezers is that we can minimize the chance that he'll get a blood clot in his legs.
Wow.
This is high-grade professional squeezers. In addition, I wouldn't mind if you'd put one on his leg and one on his mouth so that when it went on, he would shut the up. Okay. Our next patient has a very significant problem. Is that craziness?
Those are balloons. Those are like fake. Look, no one has a butt that big.
Oh yeah, and it's bigger
That
than.
can't be.
Oh, look at this. This is real.
You think that's like all granulomas?
I have no
Scar?
idea. Let's bring Courtney in and figure this out.
Can you please send in Courtney?
Courtney.
Hey, hey.
How are you, Dr.
I'm doing
Nassif?
well. Nice meeting you.
Hi, Courtney. Terry Dubrow. How are you?
Nice to meet you. Great to finally be
What's your
here.
name?
Nivea.
Nivea.
Yes.
Dr. Nassif.
Please have a seat.
Thank you.
What's it like to live with a buttock this big? I mean, just on a practical level. Things like sitting in a chair, an airplane seat, going to the bathroom, having relations with other people. Can you use a public restroom? Can you just use a public toilet?
Yeah, she just gotta
No
spread
problem?
the cheeks, you know?
Do you have
A lot of my followers or people who follow me, they ask me those same questions every day. How do I take a bath? How do I wipe? How is love making? Maybe they think I have helpers to help me with everything. Come help me make love. Come help me, babe.
Do you have trouble
very
walking?
uncomfortable.
Do you?
Girl, you want to see?
Yes.
Okay, so it's pretty mobile, isn't it?
Yes, and my booty could talk. You want to hear what this guy
Yeah, I want to
say?
see it. I want to see it.
Thank you for seeing me.
A combination of thoughts are running through my mind. Shock, intrigue, even fear of what really is in there.
How did you get to this place? What did you have injected into your body?
The lady who injected me told me that it was hydrogel. I don't know if that was popular when it came to...
Yeah. Hydrogel is a synthetic polymer called polyacrylamide, which is a gel that when injected into the body, attracts water and gets incorporated into the tissue. The problem is that incorporation can have a very significant immunologic reaction and can lead to potential serious disasters. Do you have pain?
No, I don't have any pain yet.
Okay.
But my butt, if you press into it, you feel stuff.
So are there hard areas?
Yes.
There are hard areas.
That's all those granulomas.
Yeah, okay.
And
So
I have discoloration.
And discoloration, the post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. That's what we call it. PIH is what we call it. What are your goals?
I want to try to remove them and have a smaller butt.
Why don't we go in the exam room and take a look and see if we can figure out what...
Doc, you might need a drink before we go in here. I might need a drink.
All right.
People are intrigued with this butt. They need to know what's going on. I need to know what's going on with this butt.
You basically amputate the entire...
Amputate the whole booty?
The whole booty. Look at that.
That is completely dramatic.
I want to be perfect.
Now, let me see one thing. I just want to feel... Why don't you go ahead and feel this one, Paul?
It's really under.
Yeah.
I mean, this is rock hard.
Rock hard and at the surface.
Jeez.
Very close, very
Does
superficial.
that hurt when I'm pushing in like that? That's all granuloma.
Yeah.
Courtney's butt is lumpy, bumpy, granulomatous, firm, tender. Courtney is very lucky and blessed that she hasn't had any complications.
Bend over just a little bit. I just want to see one thing back here. Yeah, they're all the way down here. It's hard to find a separation between the lumpy masses and any kind of normal appearing tissue. Whoa, I have never felt anything like this before. Okay, so there's two layers to the skin. There's the epidermis and the dermis, and they have blood vessels that go just underneath that supply them with blood and oxygen that keeps it alive. Because the masses are so superficially located that you absolutely can't remove all of them unless you basically amputate the entire...
Amputate the whole booty?
The whole booty.
I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not amputating butts.
The good news is that person didn't seem to inject much of it into the muscle. And that's how people die. You get it into the blood vessel of the buttock muscle, and it goes right into the main blood vessel that goes back to your heart and your lungs. That's how they're killing people. So it's very good that you don't have that problem. It's very good that you don't have necessarily a functional problem with this. Believe me, I feel really terrible about this. I'm actually gonna lose sleep over this. I can tell you one thing, Courtney. A patient came into us a few years ago who had these big injections in her face. It's a war zone inside of your face. We turned her down, but then we became obsessed with it. And then after about 7, 8, 9 months of thinking about it, at 4 o'clock in the morning, bang, an idea popped into my mind.
Wow.
And we crafted a plan, high risk. We took her to the operating room, and she looks pretty great.
Wow, that's great.
So what I would tell you is don't give up hope. Normally we have to turn patients away because they've gone to an extreme and now they want to go further. In Courtney's case, she's learned her lesson and all she wants is her normal body back. Hopefully, we can find a way in the future to figure out an option that will help her that won't be too dangerous.
Thank you.
You're in my brain now
Yes, find a
forevermore.
solution. Yes,
We'll figure
you're
something
gonna
out,
find it.
okay?
I do have faith that Dr. Dubrow will find a solution for me, but don't take too long, because I want a regular butt, like a natural booty, like an everyday booty, like one of them nice little booties, I want one of those.
Great meeting you.
Thank you.
Really great meeting you.